systems go. Clear for liftoff.
What is going on, SHIPIT Nation YouTube station? We are back with another edition of the MLB Quick Hit video. It's your boy, Ham. It is Sunday, June 29th. We are doing a beach edition of the Quick Hit video down here in the OB, Orange Beach. Shout out to all my people down here at the Florida-Georgia line. We're going to get right into it with 11 games. But before we do that, if you aren't a member over here at the Nation, head on over there, enter the promo code MLB75. That'll get you $75. Yes, that is right, $75 off your first month free, bringing it down to $24 total. That'll get you first month of all access, plus the SaberSim Core as we head into the NFL season. What is SaberSim Core, you ask? You see it right here. It allows you to build 150 lineups, There is no better optimizer in the industry than our partners there over at SaberSim. Would love to have you today. Head on over there. Well, we talked about it a little bit. 11 games on both sites. Got some good pitchers. But the three top pitchers that I think all have tough matchups, we're going to get right into it. My SP1 on the slate is going to be your boy Spencer Strider for those Atlanta Braves, taking on these Phillies who haven't been very good over the last 30 days. I know they put up a boatload of runs on Friday night, got shut out last night by Schwellenbach. We see Strider here at home, 37% K rate. He wasn't Spencer Strider to start the season, as he kind of rounded into form. But I think he's squarely there. Stuck out 13 Rockies 3 games ago, albeit the Rockies, but did have back-to-back 8K games against the Mets, who we know that the Mets, they don't strike out a whole ton. So good to see Spencer back on those. He is my SP1 on today's slate. Number 2 for me would be the guy across the across the diamond from him, Ranger Suarez. Man, oh Manny Lee, what has he done? He's been balling out of control over his last month as well. This Braves team striking out right around 22% versus left-handed pitching over the last 30 days. But the last time these two teams faced, what did Ranger do? Just went out there and put up 29. I think it's more of the same today. 26, 30, 29 in his last 3. Ranger Suarez would be SP2 for me on the slate today. Number 3 for me would be Chad Patrick. We saw what what's his face, Quinn Priester of all people did yesterday. 11 Ks. That had to be a career high. Did not look to confirm, but I would bet a lot of money that's his career high. And when you look at this Rockies team, just absolutely abysmal on the road versus right-handed pitching. I'm going to steal a guy from my guy Nades, blood red over here. I mean, look at this projection. Look at this K rate. It's not going to be pretty today. My only concern is $9,100 for a chalky Chad Patrick, who, by the way, is coming off a 9K performance himself against a lowly Pirates team as well. But he's still SP3 for me today, or the third-ranked pitcher. I think he's in a great spot himself. Number 4 for me would be Framber Valdez, and I think Framber Valdez is a great GPP play. The Cubs been dynamite all season long. I'll say with a little caveat there, over the last 30 days, striking out about 25% versus lefties. Framber Valdez he's been pretty good this whole season. I would say, around a 7.5 out of 10, but he's also been about a 9.5 and a 10 in a couple starts there today. Can he dial one up? Can he get that sinker ball working? Can he get those ground balls against this Cubs team who has struck out 25% against lefties over the last 30 days? I love the fact that we get KT, lefty. We get PCA, lefty. So they're I would say probably their 2 biggest bats. I think we have the advantage from a lefty matchup. Framber Valdez, great GPP play today. Still going to come in ranked number 4 for me. The last 2 I want to mention is the Frankie Montas fan and his former teammate Nicholas Lodolo. Like both of those guys today. The one thing about Montas is he was getting just battered around in the minors, and we thought that he was going to get lit up by the Braves, but he came out and kind of manhandled the Braves in his first start, did throw 80 pitches, which I was encouraged to see. The one concern that we have had and always have had with Frankie is his walks. He walked 4 Braves, but I like the matchup against the Pirates. I like the park against the Pirates, and RIP to my boy Dave Parker. But I think he gets the job done. Then Nick Lodolo, I'm a big fan of Nick Lodolo. The numbers don't back it up this year, but I think he's got some great, great upside. The one thing about the Padres, in my opinion, is they aren't very good against lefties, especially over the last 30 days. They've really struggled. Against lefties. Where they, I guess, quote unquote, shine against lefties is they don't strike out a whole ton. So that would kind of be where you could make a case not to play Lodolo. But outside of Tatis, I mean Jackson Merrill's good, but we got the splits advantage there. Machado is good, but I think Nick Lodolo, great spot today as well down there. I did want to mention Verley as well. Verley, $8K, great price. Thing with him, it's more about the matchup than it is about Justin Verlander at this point in his career. 5, maybe 6 innings out of him, you could muster 5 or 6 Ks, get a win. Hey, that might get the job done. I would probably go to Lodolo myself for $200 more. Let's move on to some of my top stacks on the day. We're going to go right back to the well, to the Milwaukee, the Brewers taking on Yerman Marquez. You see there, your eyes aren't deceiving you. Marquez making a second start, and his first start wasn't, I'm not going to say it was great, but certainly, or I'm not going to say it was, too terrible. It wasn't great by any stretch of the imagination. When he pitched against the Dodgers last time out, I think he got 15 or some odd DraftKings points. But Marquez, easy to pick on. We're going to beat him up today. Brewers are my favorite stack of the day. Number 2 for me when it comes to stacks is going to be those New York Metropolitans taking on the aforementioned Pirates and Michael Burrows. Let me scroll up here to them, kind of look at them. They look very good. DK projection, FanDuel projection, they are going to be popular, especially those top 4 that you see. They're all projected right around the 10-point mark. Really like those top 3 lefties in there. You can always get Peter Alonso in any lineup that you stack with the Mets. They are my second-ranked stack of the day. Number 3 for me would be going right back to the Rays. They don't hit a lot of bombs, but they hit a lot of bombs yesterday. I think it's more of the same against my boy Dean Kane Kramer in the friendly confines of, Camden Yards. I think they do a very good job today. I really like these lefties. Starting out with these lefties, you see Aranda, Magnum, Lowe, Lau, however you want to say it, Josh, and then we'll talk about Brandon here in a minute. But like these Rays, they're my third-ranked favorite stack on the day. The number 4 for me would be these Bo Sox. Going back to these Bo Sox against Eric Lauer. Eric Lauer hasn't been as terrible as we thought he would, but I think he's in a rough spot today, taking on the Red Sox. I love it that I see Ref Snyder up here. Anytime I see Ref Snyder against a lefty, I know he's going to get 2 ABs, possibly a third. I really like him today there. Carlos Narvaez, if he's in the lineup, I think he's in a great, great spot today. Really like Carlos Narvaez. Trevor Story, great spot today. We're obviously loading up the lineup with righties. Give me these Red Sox as my 4th-ranked stack. My 5th-ranked stack, going back up to Camden Yards. Taj Bradley, I don't necessarily think that game, they definitely don't, in my opinion, but, from game to game to game. But Taj Bradley, the last time he faced these O's, which was two starts ago, negative, I think it was like negative 8.9 or negative 10 points, something like that. I think the O's get to him today. Taj is pretty good against the righties, so I would have lesser interest in the righties. It would be those lefties that I really want to focus on. My boy said could be on his way to Houston. I saw earlier. Obviously, Holiday, stolen base, bomb upside, Gunner, same thing. Ryan O'Hearn, I really, really like today. He's in a great spot. So give me these lefty Orioles. And if you're going to full 5-man, you can certainly stick a righty in there because obviously Taj is going to come out. They're going to stick somebody else in, and then that's when the Laureanos, the Jordan Westbergs of the world pop off. My value stack of the day would be the Toronto Blue Jays. I like the Blue Jays today, taking on Walker Buehler, former Vandy boy, just cannot get it done. Interesting stat, Walker Buehler, negative DraftKings points in 3 of his last 4 games. That's tough to do. I don't know many pitchers that can say they've done that this year. Addison Barger, really like him. Price is coming up a little bit, now $4,400, but some of those lower tier guys, I don't think that they're the worst place today. You're going to get the Blue Jays going to be unowned in essence, especially down there at the bottom. Don't hate them today against Walker Buehler. And then my last stack of the day, my low owned stack would be the Royals coming down here. Let's find the Royals. There they go. Yeah, I mean, everybody's sub 10% outside of Sao Paulo. Looks like he's going to be right around 10. You're going to get the bottom half, yeah, sub 5%, like those Royals to pop off like they did yesterday. Give me those Royals as my low-owned stack of the day. Moving on to some of my top hitters, about to give you my home run call of the day. Make sure you're putting your home run call of the day in the chat below. Get a free week over here at the Nation. But first up, I talked about him earlier, Brandon, Lowe, Lau, whatever you want to say. It doesn't matter. It's just going to say HR next to his name after his second AB. He's going yard today. My home run call of the day. Get him in your lineups, folks. He's a great play at second base, and he's only $4,400. Second up for me would be Brent Rooker in the Bronx for one last day, $4,800, outfield eligible. Really like Brent Rooker. My favorite Brewer to stack up for today would be Yelly Man, Christian Yelich. Like him today. Don't like that K rate at home versus righties, but he's going to get to Marquez today, only $5K. Don't hate that price tag. And then going back to my Brewers, another guy that I liked, I talked about him a minute ago, Mr. O'Hearn, Ryan O'Hearn, $4,100. Used to be outfield eligible too, I believe. Now he's only first base eligible, but $4,100. Don't mind him today. And then last but certainly not least, going up to the Big Red Machine. Going to take, where did they go? Big Red Machine leading off, TJ Friedel, whatever you want to say, stolen base upside, home run upside, outfield eligible, $4,400. You can't beat it. Thank you for tuning into this show. Really appreciate it. Make sure you hit that like. Make sure you hit that subscribe. Put your home run call of the day. Love the interaction back and forth over here. And one last time, if you aren't a member, head on over to SHIPITNation.com. $75 will get you in for $24. Leading right up to the NFL season. I can't wait for that for my guy Title, Hoop, and Tambo. They lead the charge over there every Sunday morning once we get that going. But that'll do it for me. Enjoy your Sunday. Enjoy your 4th of July. We'll see you next Sunday. But until then, let's ship it.